All right, you guys, welcome to All Signs reading for the new moon in Virgo. All right, you guys, we're going to get ready to do a collective reading. Aries through Pisces, collective closing right after. All right, new moon in Virgo is stepping in at 1:24 a.m. We're going to see officially the conjunction at 2:06 a.m. It's going to be all new moon in Virgo messages for all signs. We're going to do timestamps. They'll be available once the live is over. Let's see. So I'm pulling from divine feminine energy here. I see guidance, abundance, and grounding. This will be a heavy focus in healing. At the bottom of the deck, you have to have some sort of discipline here. Consistent effort, all right, and bringing order into a situation could be of significance overall. You're receiving help from higher beings. All right, so we have a state of plenty here and now, and there's some sort of restoring your energy overall as well. Let's see. I just saw the sun in Capricorn. Wow. Wow. And no wonder why you're being guided here to restore your energy. Look at this. Is how are you overcoming an energy of surroundings being, I guess, trying to win at all costs? Someone's traveling here, and you're being guided to go in this direction by the Hermit. What is this sense of healing surrounding this energy? What is this? This one has to be seen so bad, so that you align yourself with the Two of Cups. All right, let's see. Type of energy, the Star card, hope and faith. All right, and Ten of Pentacles, so that you can risk. I would imagine the energy of determination is here overall. Yes. Again, there's something about consistent efforts, even through mental entrapment, even through mental conflict, even through burdens. How are you moving forward in a state of feeling more so in alignment? All right, going after hopes and wishes or something like that. You have a gift coming your way. It's going to be aligning you with your destiny here. Just wait on it. That's the message. All right. So you're in this state of receiving plenty no matter how it's coming through. It's like you have to be in alignment first. You have to be grounded overall. There's definitely frustration in the energy. Lots of advice here from a wise person. Let's see. I feel like this is the person that's guiding you towards your success. There's something about stars here. I see stars here. I see the star and the Hermit's lantern. I see the Star card here. So the alignment of the stars could be of significance. All right, especially with this new moon in Virgo. You're on the right path regarding some aspect in your life, it says. Something that may have been taking place since May. Taurus, Gemini energy overall. Second house, third house. All right, maybe you're creating something. There's some sort of involvement with like your values. All right, finances. There could be something with beauty as well. Communication, travels. Something about your studies, like whatever you're studying here. From May into June. So this could have been like full moon. What's that? Full moon in Scorpio. Full moon in Sagittarius energy overall. And where there was some sort of alignment there. You're dealing with a stubborn, aggressive person. You need to be protected. All right. Looks like you do have some sort of spiritual protection. I'm seeing the angels here. So that you come into alignment with where you need to be. Okay. Something about the angels here. I'm also seeing owls being of significance. Lots of wisdom. And I see possibly a pet, maybe a dog. specifically? A dog. So Virgo's energy is sixth house energy. It speaks about how you're being of service to someone else. Speaks about your health, but it also involves the energy of pets. So there could be a dog that you are connected to at this time. Where is this deck? Okay. Alright, you guys, let's get into the sign of Aries. New moon messages. I just seen 555 on the clock. So there, Aries, there could be a major change coming up for you overall. Major change. Aries, I'm hearing off with the head. A man's head off with the head. It's weird. Involved in some sort of conventional relationship. They're trying to warn Mercury and Virgo stepping in on September the 2nd. So we'll have, I don't know, I keep seeing stars. There's some sort of guaranteed success here with this person or this friendship that you have with this very conventional type of relationship, whatever this is. Success, Aries. And I see that forces are working against, so I wonder why. Having some sort of success here. This conventional type of relationship. Involved, I'm seeing 10th house and 4th house in opposition. Capricorn and Cancer coming your way. I think that's the major change. I saw 555 on the clock for you. The 10 of Cups. Wow. Lots of happiness. Lots of happiness. Something that immediately changes or something that feels destructive in your life is actually for the better. Yes. It aligns you with some sort of like twin flame energy. Someone that you have a sense of, I would imagine, you would invest in this person because you see them as like Empress energy. They don't see you that way though. Why? There's a major decision coming up as well. Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Lovers card can also be a decision. Are you indecisive about this person? Could you only see this person as also as an Empress? Interesting. I don't know. I'm saying like nighttime, wind chimes. This could be sometime in the fall. This would be like wanting to offer someone that's hardship. I don't know if there's some sort of like apology or something. You're not approaching this person just yet. I don't feel like the tower has happened. Whatever the tower is, it's going to be for the better. Whether this aligns with the lover, whether this aligns you with making a decision about this person, there has to do with some sort of investments and something having to do with resources as well. A lot of guarantees here. You could be wanting to come in and make a love offer and waiting on the right opportunity. Six of Wands, everything's going to work out in your favor. I don't see what you're waiting on here. Oh, you're in this illusion that you guys are separated or heartbroken over each other. So what's stopping the energy of coming back together? Feels like an illusion though. Some sort of conflict that has taken place and why you guys are separated. Okay. There could be some sort of restriction to a child right now as well. Or restriction to someone's project. Alright. The Devil. You feel that this twin flame connection has turned into a toxic one. And you could be in a sense of regret and you feel like something major needs to change overall. Yeah, it almost feels like this is the reason why this ended. But for some, after sort of difficult ending, you have the opportunity to come in and express emotions to try it out. This could you have a very conventional type of relationship with. It could be about business. Maybe this is something that happens where you're able to express love. Something turns in a different dynamic here after a very like competitive, challenging type of energy and overcoming some sort of difficulty. I saw the Five of Swords. I'm seeing the Five of Wands, and I also see the Five of Cups. So 555 would definitely have success in this reading for you. I don't see the Hierophant card here either. All right. I feel like you want success with this person, but you want to move forward in the energy of peace. They want to end it for you. Interesting. Wow. They're literally coming through as like the devil. It's because of what you do for work. They don't like it, or they don't like you. It's because whatever you're saying or whatever you're putting out there with this Ace of Swords here, whatever you've gained clarity about, they're trying to like sabotage the opportunity of you going up against a judge and winning whatever this is. So they feel the more that they can manipulate you, the more that they can be the most extreme possible in getting you to sign some sort of contract or putting something on you. It's like the more they get to be toxic. I feel like it's out of jealousy though. Because you might literally be in this energy of getting back to basics and being very successful with you building some sort of solid foundation for yourself. And they could just be moving in this energy of like, I don't know, they want to separate you from being the star or being seen. I don't know, I guess you need to be seen out here. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Page of Wands is here. All right. So I would imagine if they're trying to delay you or make you feel that you need to go through like the worst overall, all right, to achieve your goal, that's possibly their, you know, their manipulation to whatever it is that you do. Wow. One more card here. What else do we need to see here for the sign of Taurus? You need to rest. You need to rejuvenate. You know the truth of why this person's doing this already. They could be wanting you to take a step back here. All right. I feel like you have a lot of spiritual protection around you right now. I feel like the best thing for you to do is just to kind of keep your mouth shut. There could be someone that's lusting after you as well, and where this energy is trying to get you to shut your mouth about something. All right. Something major, something that they want to keep hidden. All right, they could have manipulated a situation to the extreme in connection to some sort of inheritance, and they feel that the more towards that you're getting back to basics and building a solid foundation for yourself, they want to create some sort of like fear in you overall, so that they could feel that there's some sort of justice to their injustice. I don't feel it's stopping you here. You could be receiving intuitive guidance to continue moving forward. All right. It's a big deal. Like, it's a big change happening overall in the energy. And I'm seeing, again, 888. All right. So there's something here about the 8th house. All right. Let's see. Moving forward. Let's get into the sign of Gemini. Gemini's energy. Gemini is like, I'm going to remain optimistic about who it is that I'm influencing here. All right. You could also sense what other people want from you. You're focusing on some sort of new creative idea or like having a fresh start with something. In love. That's what you feel is like best for you right now. You could be waiting on some sort of news, a package, or a letter to come through so that you tap in with whoever this lover is. All right. You could be feeling very optimistic about your love life right now. That's what I'm feeling. Or how you're meant to be influencing people at this time. Let's see what's going on. All right, Gemini. Yeah, Yeah, I definitely feel like you're about to align yourself in love. You got the Two of Cups flying out here. It looks like you're about to make the decision to start moving forward in connection to your love life. You feel like it's time for this new venture to take place for you. You've been optimistic about the influence of these connections, whoever it is that you're tapping in with. I got a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy out here with this King of Cups. Got the Page of Cups as well. This could mean like you're becoming overly like emotionally balanced, having a sense of maturity here from Page to the King of Cups. There's something that transformed in your energy with this Death card here. Maybe it was a decision that you had to make overall. All right. You definitely had to remain optimistic. I'm seeing the Moon and Sagittarius come out again with the Nine of Wands. So this required a lot of spiritual strength for you to be able to move forward in this direction. I feel like you had a choice to make overall. And you had to be confident about that choice that you're making heading into something new here, Gemini. I feel like you are in a sense of grievance right now as well. All right, maybe you had to let somebody go in order for this Two of Cups energy to come in. All right. I don't know if there was someone that was seeking out some sort of revenge or trying to gain clarity about a situation, and where they felt you were keeping something hidden, or you felt that this person was keeping something hidden. Because I'm seeing the Moon and the Tower. It's like the truth is this person is going to hide their emotions, and then suddenly they're going to expose whatever this is. Okay. You could possibly be getting like intuitive messages through your dream state. All right. So remaining optimistic in love. Let's see. Someone wants to know, is it really over? And I think you're like, hell yes, it's over. All right, because you got the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands, and I see you healing on this energy and just kind of like resting on it. And it's because you feel like you've made the right decision, the Six of Wands, and it feels like publicly you're ready for the next thing. All right. You're going to be leaving a situation here, possibly into a new home, after you separate from someone that had control over you in connection to your resources as well. Let's see. Something is going to be exposed here during a court case, all right? That there was some sort of deception and or envy happening around your energy and keeping you tied up from you moving forward in love. That's what I see here. All right, so remain optimistic about the influence in connection to your relationships. All right, because whatever this new venture you're going down is going to bring love into your life. It just happens to be after a major ending takes place and you learn how to emotionally withdraw from things that no longer serve you. There was a sense of maturity here that you were going through overall in order to align yourself with this energy of the Two of Cups, meaning like a soulmate connection. All right, let's get into the sign of Cancer. Cancer's energy. Cancer, are you dating two people at the same time? Or is your intuition that, I don't know, there could be like a child on the way for you as well? Others could be flattered by you and how you're able to be very versatile as well. You could be highly intuitive. There's something about the transit from Venus and Gemini to Venus in the sign of Cancer for you. All right, and that has given you some sort of heightened intuition here. Let's see what this says. It says control your anger or you're going to be sorry. All right, a stubborn, aggressive person. Who are you dealing with? Plenty of material things coming your way. It's almost like don't distract yourself from what seems to be of importance here. There could definitely be a lot of deception around you. at this time. Your intuition's even telling you this, but it's like control your anger. Don't turn into this stubborn, aggressive person, or don't pay whoever this stubborn, aggressive person is any mind. All right, because there's something here that's supposed to be birthing new for you, and you don't want to, I'm hearing you don't want to miss out on your opportunity. All right, you don't want to miss your opportunity here. You could have Aries in your chart or Aquarius. I'm seeing the lightning and the ram. I literally seen Aquarius and Aries energy here. All right. Or those placements could be of significance for you in those houses, I mean. So that's like the 11th house and the first house. I don't know, something about 111. Maybe you're seeing that on the clock. Yeah, I feel like you got so many like material things coming your way with this Queen of Pentacles. Your intuition is telling you this. Or there's something that you're doing here that you're very versatile with that's leading you to a lot of abundance. You could communicate something out here with the Ace of Swords, some sort of truth, or maybe you're like a public speaker or something. This is accelerating fairly quickly, and there's definitely some sort of conflicts around right now. So try not to do something that is seen as creating someone else some sort of conflict, even if they're like pushing it towards you. It's kind of like watch what you say, Cancer. There could be something involving like inheritance coming in, or you moving away to some sort of new home or something like this. Yeah, I feel like just don't say anything. Like literally don't say anything. Like you're being guided to just don't say anything. If someone's being like controlling towards you or showing anger, like don't say shit. Normally the Queen of Swords says it how it is. I feel like in your energy, you've got so much material things coming your way. It's like don't sabotage this. Yeah, I feel like you can definitely get a little heated, all right, in an argument or something like this. I'm hearing Mars and Gemini. There could have been some sort of dispute, all right, or could have been like, I don't know, I'm hearing like hurting or something. Like if you're angry, you're probably like really pissed off. The Tower, you know what I mean? It's giving that. It's like control what you say. The King of Pentacles is here. So the Queen and the King of Pentacles is here. There could be someone that has like a position of authority that's watching over you in connection to something that you do regarding your business or how material abundance is coming your way. And you could be receiving like little tests or something, and you're being guided to not say anything. And if you explode, it's going to show you as being like a stubborn, aggressive person, and that's not really how you are. I feel like someone's testing your limits or something. All right, that's what this feels like for you, Cancer. You're going to be moving forward very far with something. Like you're going to be, something touches the entire world is what it feels like. Like literally it's like you are possibly utilizing the energy of intuition to pour wisdom out to the universe and whatever it is that you do. And this is leading you directly to your fortune. All right. Maybe you're becoming your own boss, or maybe you work for the boss and they're trying to like test your limits or something and see if you're going to turn out to be deceptive in any sort of way. It would be like the stubborn, aggressive person. I'm feeling like heavy Aries energy here. All right. It's like be careful what you say. You don't want to sabotage this. This is a person that has a very higher position than you, but you've got a lot of abundance heading your way, so don't screw this one up is what I'm feeling like. Watch what you say to this person. All right. Okay, let's move forward. Let's get into the sign of Leo. Leo, you no longer want to be where you are. You feel like they're lying to you or they're bluffing you in some sort of way. All right. The Sun in Virgo season is going to be of significance starting today. All right. So what's happening here? Why are you feeling like someone's lying to you and you want to leave this situation? A fair man is here. You could be dealing with someone that has blonde, gray, and or white hair. I feel like someone's trying to resolve a problem for you. so that you can have some sort of birth or the conception of a child or an enterprise. Right? It's like, be careful what you say. I keep hearing that. I don't know why. Jupiter and Gemini. Are you like impressing people with your knowledge? You're communicating something out. All right. And this is something that I would imagine you need to get away from, where you feel like someone's lying to you about something. Or maybe they feel that way about you. Okay. And whatever it is that you are saying here. You could be like communicating intuitive messages. I see the 3rd house and the 12th house here. So the moon in Pisces or the moon in Gemini could be of significance for you when you express how it is that you feel, possibly. See what I'm saying? I felt the energy of the moon. Maybe this is some way that you feel about something involving the past. All right, or you communicating about how you release yourself from someone that you felt was lying to you, keeping something hidden or discreet, or I don't know. It's like I'm hearing like utilize your discernment. Did someone lie to you and tell you you're going to be very abundant? I see you overall being abundant in your own energy, feeling balanced. I see the moon and the sun with the 10 of Pentacles. All right. Maybe this is something that someone has told you over and over and over again. So you need to escape this person's lie, Leo. Maybe they've told you that you were going to receive some sort of inheritance or something by putting in some sort of work, or impressing people with some sort of knowledge, or sharing the information that you've gathered. All right. Maybe if like you sign this contract, it's like this is a major problem that needs to be resolved here. There's something about a new beginning coming. I'm seeing the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords. Somebody could be investigating something in order for you to escape some sort of lie. This could be like detective work or something, and resolving whatever problem this is that's keeping, I don't know if you're bonded to this. That's interesting. The Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. Could somebody be looking in, I don't know if you're in some sort of therapy or something, but somebody could be investigating like your emotional state or your mental state, and seeing if you're actually in alignment with like how you've done some sort of shadow work here. All right. I see Cancer, Leo, and Virgo all being significant for you and being shown how to escape this. I see the moon, the sun, and the hermit. Literally, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo all in alignment, just like that. Somebody like lying to you about some sort of, I don't know, inheritance, or keeping this hidden from you some way, delaying it for you with the Knight of Pentacles. They feel the more that they lie to you, all right, the more that you, I would imagine, would stick in with something just to kind of delay your resources. So if, let's just say you give up on something, or you quit right before the deadline, all right, of you completing something here. This could definitely be like a case. I see Justice here and the Chariot. I mean, damn. I don't feel like this person knows. They know that you're gonna win, but it's kind of like the way that it comes through is like them investigating you, or watching you, or monitoring your like emotional state to see if you're like really willing to move forward with something. You're gonna be very successful with something. That's what I see here. All right, so I don't know if they're like investigating what you're speaking about. They feel like you're bluffing somebody or you're lying, but you know that they're lying. There's something about lies here. This is part of your brand new pathway. I don't feel like anybody can stop this fool with the Nine of Pentacles. There's a lot of independence here. All right. And this person may feel like, I don't know, you might be rejecting them. So there's the reason why they've been telling a lie or something like that. You don't want anything to do with them. That chapter's closed out. Could be this Emperor energy. Could be like a father figure, an old boss. They keep telling you like, oh, you're never going to make it, or you're never, you know what I mean? Like somebody trying to pull you away from you receiving your just due. All right, something's due to you. It's like literally right here. And somebody feels like, well, you're not in balance. You can't have that. We're going to investigate you or your mental state, or there could have been some sort of therapy going on with their hurt, like you having to go within, or them delaying the process of your winnings or your abundance coming through so that you would escape, because they feel like, oh, well, you're lying, you're not telling the truth, but you feel this person's lying to you. Okay. Yeah, no, your opportunity is here. There's no stopping it for sure. Ace of Pentacles coming out with the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. You got the Moon, the Sun. You've got the Chariot here. Lots of winnings. You got Justice. You've got the Fool card. And you've got the Star. I mean, damn. There is no stopping this. You know what I mean? There is no stopping this. And it's something that's been taking place since Cancer season. Like, I feel like it could have been where someone's been... All right, let's get into the sign of Virgo. Virgo, you have Saturn in Taurus with ostentation. All right, there could be some sort of large financial commitment here, or there could be a scheme in connection to financial gain as well. Virgo, I don't know if this is how you're obtaining your resources here. We got Saturn and Gemini as well. Saturn in the 2nd and 3rd houses. Something requires a lot of your concentration here. And there's someone trying to control this energy around you. I wonder why. That's interesting. Why is someone trying to control this energy around you? The Saturn energy obviously is like a heavy, like masculine energy. Could be very like structured or disciplined in some sort of way when it comes to your resources, or whatever it is that is, I don't know, the words that you're speaking out of your mouth. So I'm hearing, like, I'm not hearing, I'm seeing a cobweb. Something is like bringing something together for you, but it takes a long time to do it. All right. There's a man here, so definitely masculine energy. And then it says the most difficult part of a situation is already over. All right, so Saturn's energy could be very restrictive, very disciplined. There's bringing structure to a situation overall. I'm seeing down at the bottom of the deck, this could be like a man and a younger woman dynamic. Someone could be like really hard on you at this time overall. Yeah, that's what that feels like. Like you're no longer going to have to deal with this person any longer. Like the most difficult part of the situation is done. All right. There could be definitely someone scheming here, trying to gain advantage of your resources or trying to steal the energy of your concentration. All right, that's what I see. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely someone that is part of the workplace for you. It could be like a boss person in a position of authority for sure, that is trying to remain in control. I see it again. I see Jupiter and Capricorn on the bottom of the deck there, with Jupiter Capricorn meaning control, and this is the same energy. Heavy Capricorn with the 2 of Pentacles and heavy Capricorn with the 3 of Pentacles. This is someone that's trying to control the workplace by, I would imagine, scheming your resources, or, you know, trying to steal your concentration. Yeah, for sure. There might be mentally after something like that. It could be like a lot of analytical work right now. It could be where you have to be efficient with something. All right. It could be like structure in the workplace. All right. Or order in the workplace. Something like this. Yeah, definitely. Ace of Swords. Lots of concentration is needed right now. This is someone that has seen you go up. King of Swords energy. Very, very like tough person on you at the time. This person knows your potential is what this is. This person knows your potential. And it could be that this person is very like authoritative in their energy. They actually want to come through and make you an offer. Do you accept it? I don't think you do. You're actually held back right now from that offer. I know you're lying. Stop it. Crazy. They want to like help build something with you. They could definitely want to like invest in you. You do something in the public eye. This could be someone that knows that you're very patient when it comes to situations that are frustrating. This could be someone that's like so arrogant, so like straightforward. They want something done specifically a certain way. If it's not done, they make you restart something. It feels like someone is very, I don't know. I don't like this energy. This person's a perfectionist. I mean, Virgo, that's your energy, right? But this could have been someone that knows your potential. And if you feel like this person's arrogance is getting to you, it could be very frustrating. So you're like, I'm not sure if I want to accept this person's offer. They want something done to like the T. This could be someone that likes to put you in competition with others. All right. They try to create conflict for you to put you, I would imagine, in a position where you feel like you have nothing to say back. The Five of Swords to the Emperor is like, I'm going to win at all costs. I don't care what you say. I'm the one that's always right. That's what it gives me. Ew. Yeah. This person's very knowledgeable about whatever it is that you do or whatever requires your concentration. So they're like seen as your mentor or your teacher, but you don't like that. You don't like this person's attitude. All right. It's because they have a lot of experience. They actually do have like a very compassionate side, but they won't show that to you at all. They're not supposed to. Don't worry, because after whatever this is that shifts, all right, they just want to see your skills. I feel like they'll end up offering you whatever it is. I feel like you're afraid to accept the offer though. All right. They could give you a very like a quiz, like something that you would have to like challenge yourself with. All right. It could be like something that causes you confusion and they want to test your skill and see, are you going to be the one that's smart enough, concentrated enough to overcome whatever this is? Because if they're willing to invest in you, they want to make sure that they're not invested in a dummy. That's what it's giving me. That's what I feel this is. It's like, don't feel rejected by not feeling like this person doesn't show any love. They're meant to be stern in their own energy. Okay? Yeah. All right, so don't back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude is how I'm hearing it. All right, like this person wants to see your strength, your potential. They want to see how far you can go and whatever it is that they're choosing to invest in you with. All right. So don't let this person or the workplace take you down. Like, remain concentrated. You're just so frustrated by this person, just showing them, you know, that you got this. This person is arrogant. They can come through as like a complete asshole. All right, Libra. Okay. Libra, is someone trying to discriminate you about you doing some sort of charity work? Because they're also trying to control you down. You foster parenting at this time, or discriminating the way that you foster parent a child. This is like if you work from home energy, or this is something that you do like on the day-to-day routine, Libra. I don't know if you're watching someone's child or something like that. Okay. I feel like the angels are guiding you with these children. If they behave in a specific way that might be like a little bit, you know, out of pocket, you have to be the one to bring in some sort of discipline or something here, Libra. Because I'm seeing Saturn and Cancer. That would be like you being the parent or seen as the teacher in the home environment or something like that. But someone doesn't like, or they discriminate the way that you express love in your day-to-day routine. Okay, let's see what this is. Let's see. says be careful, don't take this risk. Why is that? Yeah, because I feel like it has a lot to do with affairs with your family. This is obviously like something that you don't want to be involved in. Because if something goes wrong, it leaves you in this energy of great personal sorrow. But obviously, this is someone that you express love to. All right, you would care for this person. So if you do charitable work and it's being discriminated, then it kind of feels like don't take this risk because you're not going to be happy with the outcome of this situation. Number one, it's family, and it's going to leave you in sorrow. Like, you're going to be upset if you have to remove yourself from doing this. This would be like a babysitting type of thing, a day-to-day routine job, or this would be like let's just say you have to take care of someone's pets or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you get attached to someone's pet and you do charitable work or something like that. You're supposed to be the one that kind of feels like, I don't know, you gotta show tough love. Tough love. That's how I'm hearing it. Tough love. Is this how you're receiving your funds? So this would be like a mother figure that works or something, and you're receiving, all right, support through this mother figure or something. All right, but they could be discriminating how you parent their child or how you foster their child when they're not around. This obviously has to do with like a divine feminine energy here. All right, let's see. Yeah, it definitely involves family. I see the Ten of Cups here. So someone's actually looking in and or spying in to see how you handle their child, or I don't know. Is this something that you don't want involvements with? I mean, that's fine. You don't want to feel discriminated in the way that you're doing charitable work, obviously. Yeah, no, I don't feel like you want any parts in this. I see Scorpio and Taurus in opposition with the Death card and the Empress here. All right. The Hierophant, heavy on the Taurus energy. Damn. Heavy on the Taurus. So Libra, something for you with when the moon is in Taurus. I don't know. I think that's like a full moon that comes up in November. All right, this is something that could be coming along here. I don't feel like you want any involvements with this. You might want to be end or try to end contract, all right, as well, with a specific organization that you could be choosing to be part of that does charitable work like this. All right, especially if they, let's just say they ask you, hey, do you have any family members that are working? And we provide this service, and you could work with us, and you would be close to your family members, and something goes wrong in what you do on your day-to-day routine. You know what I mean? It would be like, it causes sorrow knowing that you have to be separated, or something ends, all right, just because there was some sort of gift of support or whatever it is. All right, you don't want any involvements in this anymore. Yeah, because it's going to create sorrow or some sort of loss for you. And this is somebody that you truly care for. So why are people like watching in on this? Or why are they spying on or discriminating the way that you parent a child? I don't know. Something having to do with like the home environment. All right. They're watching something that goes on in the home environment, or how a child is taken care of in the home environment, or what? Yeah, it definitely has a lot to do with the child. This could be somebody's son. Literally, the son is here. They feel like, I don't know, they want to come in and attack you, or there's definitely some sort of investment with resources here. The Seven of Pentacles. This could be like someone that's trying to build a daycare from home, and you actually having children that are part of your family being part of that business, and somebody discriminating the way that you foster parent their child. Something like that. Maybe someone's going through difficulty or something. All right. The Chariot here. And the Fool card. This could definitely be something very successful that comes through for you, Libra. Maybe it works out for you. You get to work from home, or you run some sort of daycare from home, and someone doesn't like it. and you feel like, damn, I didn't really think that it should have worked out this way. Like, I feel like you're my family member. I support you. You work. You help me. I help you type shit. Okay? But I feel like it's creating some sort of sorrow or disconnection in emotionally around the home environment involving this child. So you don't want to take this risk anymore. You don't want to be involved in this because it's obviously your family. Yeah, it feels like you have to make a decision here, or there's some sort of control. Where did I see it? Jupiter in Capricorn energy. Either you feel controlled, or there needs to be the control of this child. Like, this could be a child that just kind of wilds out or something. The World card, I feel like something's over or is going to be over really soon. Possibly closing out that fixed moon cycle that we were in, because I'm seeing the World card here is Saturn. You being the one that was like very authoritative in connection to this child, or needing to take control of some sort of like emotional state with this child or something to make this child feel happier. And now that this closing of a portal is out here, you feel like, all right, well, I don't want to take this risk anymore. All right, it kind of shows that, you know, you have a sense of nurturing, being kind and diligent abilities as seen as a mother figure in the home environment, but it's not working out for this person, and neither is it bringing you any type of abundance. It's keeping you out in the cold, like a lack of resources. You know what I mean? So let's see. That's the truth. The Ace of Swords, I think you're kind of done with it. Like, you've gained perspective about the situation. You've probably tried to look at things in all different ways of how to assist someone. And for you, it's kind of like you might just be wanting to go after like a new job or something, Libra. All right, you feel like betrayed. You don't feel like you're being of service in any way. It's not benefiting you at all. All right, let's move on. I feel sad because it definitely feels like it's going to have to remove you from a situation and you being, you know what I mean, involved with this child. Okay. So that's something that's not for you if that's what you were questioning. Okay. Okay. Scorpio. Let's see. Okay. Scorpio's energy. Let's see what's going on here with Scorpio. A period of frustration is here and a lesson to be learned, Scorpio. Some sort of opportunity or windfall could be heading your way. All right, it's time to get out of a situation. Let's see what this is. Involving what exactly? You being submissive to someone or a situation that you could easily get out of here. It looks like you've been spending a lot of time in isolation here, and you've been heavily focused on gaining riches. All right, but you're not happy with where you are, or however it is that I'm seeing the 12th house and the 6th house for you, Scorpio, being in opposition. All right, there's a lot of frustration for you overall, and it could be more so in your subconscious state, and where you've been possibly wanting to separate yourself a lot from others. There could be like your spouse trying to understand what it is that you're going through as well, or why you feel discontent with a specific situation around you, and possibly, you know, helping you look for opportunities that help you get out of this like funk of like frustration, or the lesson that was learned there. All right, you were submissive to someone and now you're in isolation from this person. Okay, let's see what this is. I feel like this was supposed to open a new gateway to something that was meant to be on your path, possibly. All right. Are we back, you guys? Can you let me know if you guys can hear me? Oh, what is this? Wow. You're going to be illuminated about whatever this is. I don't know. I feel like you're stuck for some reason. You have to gain perspective about whatever this is. It could literally be a choice that you have to make to go travel. I don't know, something about on the other side of the world. You're going to keep that hidden from other people. You need to do so. Keep it hidden from family. The moon with the Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. Crazy. I hope you guys heard me. Alright, there's something about you being very much abundant whenever you get to your location of where you're going to be getting some sort of opportunity, alright, to overcome whatever this frustration has been. You're going to be very abundant when you get there. There's something here about traveling. Alright. There's something about like a parent-child dynamic. You're no longer with this person. Maybe you're indecisive about moving forward because you are in a sense of independence and you are very structured in your own energy. It's kind of like you reap what you've sown. You don't want to change that. Whatever this is. Alright. You could feel like this person is going to try to take you off the path of you keeping your own sense of independence. And then if you invest in this person, it more so feels like they put a burden on you. Something that you don't want to be submissive to any longer. Okay? I don't know. There's a major shift happening in your energy is what it looks like, Scorpio. Alright. And you may not be ready for that, but it's calling for you to accept it. Okay. 1 second, guys. Alright, you guys, let's get into Sagittarius. Alright. Sag, you might be choosing to flirt with somebody really soon here. Alright, you feel like this person's a bit dramatic. Alright, there's something about like this person's spiritual beliefs. They are very like committed to this, what I'm feeling. Alright, there's something about them being fully committed to whatever this is. You have a lot of love and deep affection for this person. You care about them a lot. I know you lying. You won't come step all over my stuff? Get down, please. You feel like this is part of like your good karma. It says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. I don't know what this is all about, what this business is all about. This feels like new love heading your way. Yeah. This could be someone that you meet in the workplace. This person likes the fact that you're a hard worker. You could be connected to a King of Cups energy here. There's something about if this is someone that's feeling like they're trying to overcome a separation or a period of not speaking with this King of Cups, they come to you, and this is someone that you care about. They come to you with their drama, is what it feels like. It's like almost like you're the person they go to when they need to receive love when they're not receiving it. Something like that. Yeah. I feel like you carry the heaviest burden of them all because you're such a caring, adventurous, loving person. Like, you could definitely be like very flirtatious with a lot of people, whether you're masculine or feminine. To someone that you know from the past, possibly a fire sign, or they come to you a lot when it comes to whatever it is that they do from the past. I don't know, that seems to be some sort of like excitement for you overall. Every time you have to hear about this person's bullshit is the way I'm hearing it. This is somebody that feels like they're so stressed out right now, Sag. I don't know if this is your fault, but that's what it's giving. Yeah, it could be about the drama that's going on right now with this person in their life. I don't know. That was Tiana. She was making sandwiches earlier. So I would imagine that this person is the person that turns to you, Sag, when you're dealing with some sort of mental conflict or a challenge in your life. And then for whatever reason, you're seen as carrying the heaviest burden. Because this person wants you to express love, or they come to you for love, or they find a sense of flirtation in your energy. That's about to come to an end. The World card is here. I would imagine if this has something to do with like your workplace, or if this is someone in your workplace, it's like you're going to have to deal with the boss if you continue to talk or do something in the work environment that has something to do with this person. Okay. Different. Oh, ew, Cook, I was going to say, wash that off. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be like on a different pathway here with the Fool card. Big different pathway here with this Fool card.
So long, she peeing that long?
She's not. She's going to sit on that toilet for a minute. There's been a delay in your love life as well. That's what I see. You want a child. You want a child with this person? You do. You might have been sexually involved with this person in the past too. Or that's just going to happen unexpectedly. And that ends up being your baby mom. I'm done. I gotta go. I gotta go. I don't know what this is. It's almost like this is the person that comes to you with all of their problems. You have a lot of love for this person. They go through a lot of karma. They have a lot of drama. But for whatever reason, you love that shit. That's what it's given. Okay. It's weird. All right, let's get into Capricorn. Craziness. Capricorn's energy. You're restless with something here, Capricorn. Or there's an organization that's restless with you. Oh, I see. This could be like you working for an organization that allows you to start your own business or enterprise here. Or someone's restless and trying to get you a part of a specific organization to start up your own business. Okay. Yeah, forces are working against you. Damn. Says things aren't always going to be this way. A change is coming. So you are this very arrogant or boastful person that you're saying you should not cross. That's what it feels like. About what she said? Mm-hmm. And you know what? We was at the market and I didn't even think about that, to be honest. And onions. Mm-hmm. This is a very controlling workplace here. A big organization. They create a lot of conflict for you, it looks like. Or keeps you trapped in fear for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's a transportation business. I keep hearing the beeping. Beep, beep, beep. Right? That's what it feels like. All right, this could be like an organization that's restless and trying to get you to start your own business here. But the only thing they do is try to keep you in fear, and they continuously do this. It says since the past. It's like these forces that are working up against you. They're like very, I would call this, it would be like someone that's very cunning or just very deceptive in their own energy and how they're doing something. It's not something you can't handle. It's just something that could be, I don't know. I keep seeing Mercurian energy. Mercury is like something in your local community or something that involves communication. If it's like a business that you work with on the phone, or if it has something to do with the transportation industry, something like that. I kept hearing the beeping is why I said that. I'm seeing Mercury energy here. All right. I would imagine that they have a lot of resources in order to create some sort of fear. All right. I don't feel like you have any attachment to this person. It could have just been karmic with someone from the past. Yeah, this definitely is like an organization that's trying to keep you in fear. They feel like you're aligned with your destiny, involving yourself with them. Interesting. Could involve a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces that has done something to you, Capricorn, that was deceptive. Or it could be that, again, I feel like there's something here about like travels. Someone wants to get you to emotionally detach from a situation as well, to get you to move on from something. It would be like strategize. I see a heavy Aquarian energy in here. 5, 6, and 7 of swords. 5, 6, and 7 of swords. The Chariot is here. Something involving vehicles, I'm telling you. This could have been something that led to a lot of abundance with the Queen of Pentacles. The Empress. I don't know if you were committed to this person or had something to do with like, however you obtained your resources from this. All right, but it looks like they're putting the most burden on you. I don't know if you're like a mother figure as well. I see the Empress out here. The Empress is like a mother figure. Oh, maybe they separated you from your children. I see you in the sense of loss or something. So you got a lot of forces that have been working against you, keeping you burdened, keeping you in. Give me 1 second. She just sit right there. Keeping you burdened, keeping you in the energy of despair, keeping you sad. I feel like keeping you away from your love life, keeping you trapped in fear in some way to keep you like afraid of this organization. It would be like you would have to move away from these people or something in order for you to start some sort of enterprise. Cook, I bought toilet paper. It's right on the door by on the floor. The Hangman is here. The Hangman is here. Yeah, that's what I feel. There's a sense of fear here. There's a sense of fear here. Feeling like detached from something. I don't know. Maybe you've turned in the direction of having like some sort of spiritual pathway because you felt that these people in this organization were working against you. Like restlessly trying to keep you afraid of doing something. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. With the 2 of swords. There's a blockage that they're trying to, they don't want you to see something clearly. That's what this is. They want to see some sort of blockage here. Cook, she can wait a minute. She was sitting on the toilet for almost 30 minutes last night. Just give me a minute. So there was some sort of like blockage here and they didn't want you to see something clearly and you were seeing it. And it kind of led you to some sort of independence. So I feel the more that you have freed yourself from the fear that they've created, the more that they want to work against you is what it feels like. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like you've overcome whatever this passion is. The heartbreak, the sorrow, the loss, all right, that they've made you go through. And I feel like even though you're moving forward here emotionally, you still feel connected and connected to like your shadow self. Like you were seeing what you were supposed to see going down this journey or being part of this organization. You know what I mean? That's what this feels like. The Queen of Wands, you're very much confident in this. I don't feel like you're afraid of any of, you know, whatever this is. All right. And you actually have others that really support you. So if there's something that requires a change, I definitely see that coming here. I'm just curious to see what's behind enterprise. Yeah. It would be like someone making you afraid of taking a risk and starting up your own business. Don't be afraid to do so. All right, it's because you already have status out here, and that's possibly what they're afraid of. That you're truly going after your passion, but they want to separate you from the opportunity of, you know, actually getting what it is that you deserve or how long you've been committed to something, and them restlessly coming after you, working against you for whatever reason. Give me 1 second, you guys. All right, you guys, let's get past this organization that wants to apparently stop you and starting up your own business. Stop you and starting up your own business because they have, I would imagine, control issues. Okay. You have a lot of opportunities working in your favor here. All right, let's into Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's see what's going on. Who's in his room, baby? Who's in his room, baby? Wow, Aquarius. What a card to come out today. Are you being criticized here in what you do for work? Do people feel like you actually don't work because your work is different? All right, they're trying to dominate you or something. That's a very like feels like an impulsive type of energy. Like everybody attack Aquarius. I think I've been getting this overall the past couple days because of you having your own business. It's not the type of work that you would see more so. Mars and Virgo is like people literally criticizing you on the day-to-day basis. Are you a psychic or connected to spirituality, Aquarius, in the way that you put in your work? That's what it feels like. Interesting. Let's see. Overall, the 6th house and the 9th house speaks about you doing spiritual work. All right, so Aquarius, you are very much criticized at this time. Okay. This is part of a journey that you're on. All right, in the way that you receive your wealth. All right, I feel like in the long term, you've got some sort of inheritance coming your way. It says here, money or property through an inheritance, a winning and or a windfall. Okay. The carriage is here. It kind of feels like a wheelchair. Okay. I don't know if you're handicapped. All right. There could be a lot of domination going on around you. A lot of competitiveness. Possibly even with masculine energies. Mars is a very masculine energy. All right. There's something about the sun and, I'm sorry, the star and or the moon. Scriptures specifically. Okay. So the journey that you're on to bring you in a lot of wealth. People are criticizing you and or dominating you because of your spiritual beliefs. Let's see this. A lot of challenges coming up for you, Aquarius. You could be here so that you can protect your. Alright, let's see what's going on. Yeah, you're definitely going to go through a separation. You got a lover heading. You're about to head out with this person. This could be in how you attain your wealth. Okay. Definitely connected to spirituality. You could be, and people are manipulating. I would imagine those that believe in a specific religion or whatever it may be. It's like intuitively you're able to manifest wealth into your energy. The sun, yes. All right, so I don't feel like what you do on your day-to-day routine is something that is seen as normal to others. Okay, because you shine like the sun or you're connected to source. Interesting. I see the Fool card here, the Magician, and the High Priestess. The energy of the sun as well. Okay, so what this shows me is that on part of this journey, you are meant to attain lots of wealth. And your wealth comes from source. Okay. You manifest through the energy of your intuition. And people could be wanting to attack you or criticize you because of that. You're very quick-witted. You're very intelligent. You're very curious. You could be, I would imagine, fast with like technology, computer. So there's something here that you desire going after. All right. And I feel like you've definitely got love coming your way as well. All right. You're going after like a spiritual union here. Overall is what it feels like. It's crazy. I see the Queen of Cups here with the Ten of Cups. I feel like emotionally you could definitely be available to moving forward in something successful, even if this is like a spiritual business for you. All right, the Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Chariot. This means that overall you choose to be submissive to your spirituality, or you choose to be submissive to being seen as the High Priestess, someone that is emotionally available to sacrifice for others, I would imagine. But you got a lot of criticism in your energy right now and how you're achieving your goals. You're definitely some sort of public speaker here. And people don't like this about you. Okay. You would have people like testing your knowledge or what you know to be true. You're actually attracting some sort of alliance here as well that carries some of the heaviest burdens as you do. Somebody feels that you do something to fulfillment. Okay. You could be seen as an authoritative figure overall in the spiritual community, in which you hold a very significant position, okay, in a specific community of people, I would imagine. Alright, you're very original, you're very skilled in the way that you do something, and I feel like you can hold your own, Aquarius. Very much independent. Very much independent. That's the truth. Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're meant to be, like, not rich, but you're supposed to be very wealthy. Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. You're meant to be very, very wealthy in whatever it is that you do in the spiritual work. You're literally manifesting through the work. That's what, because of the knowledge that you have here. Someone sees you in a different light. That's that about. Somebody doesn't understand why you emotionally withdrew from them. Why such a sudden, quick change overall? It's because it has something to do with the process that you're on right now in your spirituality. It has nothing to do with them. Yeah, this could have been someone that you were receiving some sort of gift from or support from overall, and you're actually rejecting this person's love. Yeah, I feel like you're rejecting this person's love or their support or something like that. Maybe you're doing that because it's been holding back the success that's meant for you. The abundance that's supposed to come in for you. The minute that you let this person go, you stop being criticized by others and being dominated by others, and you can actually focus on your journey here so that it brings in a sense of wealth and it brings in new love as well. So maybe you will end up aligning yourself. This could be like literally self-love or love with an emperor. It could be an Aries. I don't know. All right. This could be the love of your own business or your own enterprise. All right. Somebody feels like you're their soulmate and wants to reconcile with you. You don't speak to this person. You're like in your own energy. You're over here like trying to save the world or something with the Star card. All right. And this person could be really depressed because they want to like be together with you. Interesting. You got a choice coming up. Some sort of decision here about your workplace. Because the person from the past feels like you ended it with them. Could have had to do something with like, I don't know, some sort of legalities and having the opportunity to I feel like you're dealing with something within yourself and where you feel like you need a sense of value. All right, you feel kind of like if you've been out in the dumps or if you've been unemployed or you've been trying to go through and start your own business, you've been confident enough in going in that direction, but it's been delayed overall, creating lots of conflict for you, feeling like it's keeping you negatively attached to affecting your resources or you feeling valuable with the path. All right. But it looks like this King of Pentacles wants some sort of opportunity with you, possibly a child. Whoa, that's a little too much. I feel like you're on a different pathway here, Aquarius. I don't feel like you're really worried about anybody else, to be honest. And everybody else could be coming for you at this time. I don't feel that you're doing anything wrong. It's just that you have to overall protect yourself because this new love that you have coming in or this new pathway that you're going down, it's not seen as you starting up your own business. You could be dealing with others criticizing the way that you're making the money and or wanting some sort of pull and involvement in your inheritance and how that's coming in. All right, let's get into the sign of Pisces. Let's see. This control card doesn't want to go anywhere. Oh my goodness. Enterprise. How is your enterprise being controlled here? Patient. Someone has a learning difficulty. That's why. I got heavy out here 3 times in the 6th house and the 10th house. All right. For Pisces. Interesting. This is crazy. Oh, wow. Thought this reading was going to be a lot longer. You've got a lot of good fortune coming your way, it says. It dropped on the floor, so maybe someone's trying to control your fortune. Or trying to control your enterprise. There could be something happening in the background where there's like, they want commitment. They want marriage for you to receive your good fortune. Stepping into a new experience. What is this about? You could be part of like an experiment or something. Let me just take a peek here. You could be used as reorganizing the methods of a specific organization. You could be seen as someone's like secretary or used for like social and or self-help group people. Like helping someone with the knowledge to overcome a situation in which they have learning difficulties with. Like your fortune comes in as long as you're committed to this. But this is an enterprise that is controlled. What? Six of Swords here. You're trying to move on from being controlled and or manipulated sort of way here. Alright. Yeah, there's something that's going to end up closing out because it's blocking you in the pathway that you're supposed to be reaping here. It's nothing but conflict for you overall and lots of betrayals. Why is it so difficult to be committed to this so that you receive your fortune? I don't understand. You're being like spiritually protected in some sort of way by not involving yourself in this. How are you being spiritually protected? You were given some sort of knowledge that, wow. You were given some sort of knowledge and it looks like you cracked the code with something here. So your enterprise is being controlled. Literally, you cracked the code to something. And you're being spiritually protected. So if you're being asked to move forward, it's because you're ready for the next experience with something. Again, you were playing secretary to a specific organization here. All right, or to bring order in this organization, or how someone was meant to learn something as the difficulty. Because you're the High Priestess. This is kind of giving me back to Aquarius' energy. The Wheel of Fortune. You've got spiritual blessings coming in. Ace of Pentacles, yes. A lot of spiritual blessings coming in. The Star. I told you I felt Aquarius' energy here. The Empress. I heard like God's favorite. That's weird. One of God's favorites. Are you married? Yes or no? Yes. Ace of Swords. Work here. Yes, okay. Maybe you were contracted to something, Pisces. But why is it that your enterprise is controlled? Because it requires for you to be, I don't know, maybe you broke up with your soulmate? Is that what this is? You broke up with your soulmate? Or you sacrificed yourself for the birth of something new? It's like something that you continuously invest your time, your energy, your resources into. All right, so I don't know if you experience loss because you are connected to this soulmate. This will be like a hidden soulmate. One second. Yeah, that's what this is. Your boss exists, but not in physical form. I hope this makes sense. Oh my gosh. Your boss or your husband exists without physical form. This person in marriage. It could be to a community of people. Oh no, for sure. Maybe you have to move in together with this person. The Four of Wands is a home. The Lovers is like the person that you're connected to here. In order to have this brand new beginning and getting past whatever seems to be part of this secrecy. It's like you're part of like a secret organization or a secret society that you have to be committed to in marriage in order for you to receive this great fortune. This is weird. Very weird. The Five of Swords. You've got somebody working behind your back trying to keep you away from this lover. Why is that? If they come to you, you don't receive your abundance. That's how this is all controlled. This is part of the organization. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Pisces. They feel like as long as you're happy with your family, you're good. But you'll be carrying the heaviest burden of them all. I don't know what that means. What does that mean for Pisces? Like, how is it that you receive this? Having a controlled enterprise. It feels like spiritually you're being attacked. The Hangman with the Knight of Swords? What? In connection to your inheritance and how this is received. The Eight of Wands is like some sort of message that comes from abroad and says, okay, well, now you can perceive this. I don't know. There's something here about travels. Something about traveling and or being burdened while traveling. That's been exposed. So not only is it that your enterprise is controlled, you're also burdened while traveling. You could be waiting for your ships to come in or waiting on some sort of news to come in about something. You have a lot of fear here. Oh my goodness, look at this. Trapped in fear, Eight of Swords, Nine of Wands to the Ten of Wands. There's a lot of fear here about this. Or this is them creating that fear. Queen of Swords in the Tower. You're about to find out some sort of truth once some sort of disruption takes place here with the Tower. You weren't seeing things clearly. You're going to be very upset, or someone's going to be very upset with you. Alright, but then on the other side of that, you end up celebrating. I don't know if you end up taking a loss and someone else celebrates on, I heard on your tab. There's the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups are spilled, and here's the Two of Cups. Did you have to give up some sort of like happiness? Alright, in order for you to come into alignment with this person's energy? But I don't get it. Why is it still being controlled? It's like you're a prominent member of this specific organization. There is no having fun here. What do you mean, Pisces? Literally, what do you mean, Pisces? Say fly me out for a private reading. I'm cracking up. Seven of Swords for what? So you can do something behind my back that I'm going to end up regretting? Fuck no, I'm good, right? Yeah, it's like, I'd rather not. A Strength card. It's because you already know what this comes with. You know what this comes with? Let me see. I don't like this energy. It says the wish is being granted in connection to your work or what you do for work or how you've achieved your success or something. Successfully overcoming this bridge or whatever the problem was. Alright, so I would imagine if you were connected to a toxic ass boss or being controlled with your enterprise here. There's some sort of great fortune that should be coming your way if you're committed to this, and or it says marriage. I would imagine being bonded to whatever this is. Can you not, Zaza? Seeing 9:47 on the clock. Collective closing. Let's see what this says. You've got a dark woman in your energy. This could be someone with dark complexion and or hair. Plenty of material things is here. Strong emotion turning from passionate love to hate or vice versa. We've got indecisively allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Unsuccessful plan. And victory in some sort of endeavor. You receiving a gift. Okay, let's just say you were given something and this was meant to lead you towards victory. Alright, there's something about a lot of material things coming your way and you being a person that's seen with lots of strong emotions, whether that's passionate love and or hate for something that you do. There was some sort of unsuccessful plan that has taken place overall and some sort of indecisiveness, and then you end up with some sort of victory here. How is this coming through? How is this coming through? I don't know, you're being cautioned about something. Cautioned of danger. Mercury and Virgo. Okay. Mercury and Virgo steps in September 2nd. You're being cautioned about something here. Or warned. Forewarned. Alright, I'm seeing Venus and Spirit speaking to me through transits. Venus was stepping in on the 25th. Mercury and Virgo stepping in on September 2nd. So this is a major shift right now where you feel that there's been some sort of shift taking place overall with an unsuccessful plan. There's going to be a victory in something that happens for you. Mercury and Virgo and Venus and Leo. Cautioned about a love affair specifically. And again, a lot of indecisiveness here. You could be dealing with something, with someone that's very egotistical, but they make you feel like you're in the energy of their comfort zone. Somebody's seeking revenge on you. And doing this shit publicly. Wow. This person could be working hand in hand with a Capricorn, specifically. Alright. It would be like taking a risk with this person. But to them, it looks like they're doing something out of generosity. Giving you some sort of gift. It's like, what? It would be like inviting you to some sort of exciting event. Like, you can't miss out on this. But you're being cautioned about coming together in a love affair with this person. Feeling indecisive. Are they going to end up seeking out revenge and doing something publicly? Because you shine for what they no longer have. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. I feel like you overcome whatever the indecision was, or however you were allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. You get invited to some sort of event and you climb towards success, but it's because someone is seeking out revenge because of something that was done publicly or something that was put out in the public. You're